Zoo Dynasty is back. How we doing, y'all boys? Buckeye. Man, Tomlin's Buckeye. He get the first Twitch comment every time, man. Every time. What's up, my guy? D. Lou. Okay, D. Lou. In here early. What's up, bro? Lord, Jay. How we doing, y'all boys? He said, you missed so many damn episodes. You gotta catch up. Hey, man. I can sum it up for you real quick. Jay Harris, what's up, big dog? 55 issues, what's up, bro? Hope y'all having a good week, man. Hope y'all having a good week. Got the tea on the side. Hopefully this tea better than the last one. Everyone turn them noties on. There you go. Everyone turn them noties on. You said last episode you was able to watch. I was still with FSU. Yeah, we do move kind of fast, man. I ain't gonna lie. We do move fast. Well, we stream it like, 3 to 4 times a week, so it is a lot to watch. Like, I could see how you could easily fall behind. Cause like, yeah, it's a lot to watch. Okay, I could work with that. I could work with that. How y'all boys feeling though, man? Y'all doing good? Three, no, man. I am curious. Maybach music. Kane coming through with the resub. Oh, y'all getting started early, man. I appreciate you, big dog. I appreciate you, man. Couple things I want to do this stream. Scully, what's up, bro? How you? You say you returned? Really? What's wrong with 2K8? I mean, it is a 20-year-old game down there, but oh man, it's amazing that we gotta wait. Like, we just now about to get another college basketball game. That's crazy to me. It's just so much money left on the table. That's what I think about. Like, how we didn't have a 2K or a college basketball game. Same thing with college. You say the same thing for college football. Just so much money left on the table for these companies. Like, people will buy that even if it's bad. All right, man. Let's get started here. So you here lurking around? Yeah, a lot of people that watch on YouTube, they watch on the TV. So if you watching on TV, you're not gonna really comment. Let's go full screen on them. So college baseball, exactly. Like, I will also win a college baseball game. Said very detailed career mode, but gameplay is tough. Ed Kane, one of my homies played that game. Always tell him he an Amazon driver, bro. If it's the same game I'm thinking about, where you just you're a robot, you in like the desert, or like you in somewhere in the wilderness, I'm like, bro, you just a glorified Amazon driver, bro, just delivering packages. I think it's that game. All right, let's get started. All right, bet. All right, start the YouTube recording. So add that rivalry trophy to the case. Hey, man. Oh, they got the Heisman Trophy winner. I forgot about that, too. See, the top stories can be useful sometimes. But for me, it should be even better. Zoo Dynasty continues here right now, man. We have started off 3-0. Phenomenal start for Marcus Vale and this Mizzou team that is, not the best roster. I would argue the worst roster that Marcus Vale ever had to coach here. I will argue that. Now, the first couple opponents, not amazing. We did have the rivals or the former team, Florida State, which was an amazing game that we ended up barely winning. A very good game, very entertaining game. The rest of these games, tough. We won, but tough. It was not no walk in the parks, challenging games. Now we get into a real matchup. Another team that is on Florida State level, and that's going to be Nebraska, and we will be on the road for this game. Rivalry game as well. It's going to be a tough one. Then we get into Florida. We will be home for this one, and maybe the best team we'll have to play all year. 99 overall Georgia is the next 3 games on the docket here. And let's first hop into recruiting. We got some stuff to do recruiting wise. And one thing to note, man, our recruiting class is looking janky at best. Bean, what's up, man? How we doing? So quarterback, I decided not to go after any of the quarterbacks we had here. And my reasoning is we're going to get one of these gadgets. We'll get a gadget and we'll move into quarterback. I wanted scrambling quarterback, fast, speed, all that good stuff. These guys are not it. These are the guys that was interested in us, 4 stars, 80 speed, 78. Just can't do much with that out the jump. I'll have to develop them to be a quarterback or to be the quarterback I need. Now, Oscar here, we'll have a pretty good chance to get from Texas. We got the hard sell going. He should commit to the program. We'll have a running back commit here who actually has somewhat pretty solid speed. No, whoa. 83 speed is crazy for a 4-star backfield threat. That's crazy. I'm talking about he got solid speed. But Patrick here, 5-star wide receiver from Arkansas. And Arkansas is not that interested for some reason. We are going to try to get, a big body receiver here. We're used to coaching big body receivers. We had plenty at FSU, and, that's kind of our archetype is, them big bodies. Now, we're going after a couple of these gadgets down the board. My thought process is they will be a receiver, they'll be a quarterback. Unfortunately, we don't know what their attributes look like. It's probably worth scouting both of them. It's probably worth it. It's probably worth scouting. Let's see. Okay. That looks solid. Okay, 91 throw power. Okay, he looks very solid. Unfortunately, neither was a gem. Damn. Okay. Okay, Vaughn. Athlete tight end. We can now throw the hard sell on. We had the double soft sell going. We can hard sell. We can also put him on a visit if we want to. I don't think we even need to do a visit, man. I don't even think we need to do one here. Let's see. Throw this on. We could do the visit for next week, but I think the proper hard sell is gonna carry here. Yeah, I think we'll be good. We could save those hours. Need to go at the more linemen. Really do. Damn, we're going at the 2 right now. I don't know what I was doing with this recruiting class, man. Need more linemen. We have the one commit who was actually one of the few gems we found. J Mac, what's up, big dog? Had to check in from work. I appreciate you coming through. I appreciate you, big dog. Say you love the content. Jazz, bro, how your day going? My day going good, bro. We doing good here, man. Excited for this. Excited to have a good time, win some games. Now, he came on a visit, and he should commit after this week, so that's good. No, he wasn't an instant commit. He just committed super fast. I think he came on. He was on a visit last week, so we had a good visit. Damn, 10 out of 10 visit. Okay, you don't see that too often. 10 out of 10 visit. He committed. Okay, some of these linebackers here got us locked out. That's fine. Buddy right here got the hard sell going. He should commit soon. No middles. One corner we're going after. Nick. Okay, found the proper hard sell. Clocked in. Throw that on. Got the one safety we're going after, and then that's kind of the recruiting class. We got 10 hours to spare here. Where do we want to use it? Where do you use it? I guess the bus O lineman. I guess the bus O lineman. Ooh, so that's kind of recruiting class. What I'm gonna do is let's go ahead and throw the pod on, man. We have a little portion of the podcast that's gonna talk about the upcoming 3 games that we're gonna focus on here today.
Welcome to today's deep dive. We're looking at the Missouri blueprint, Marcus Vale's SEC survival strategy.
Welcome in, everyone. We are jumping right into something I find just completely fascinating today.
Yeah, it is a really wild situation.
Right. So today we are taking a thrilling look into the mechanics of a sports rebuild, one that is teetering right on the razor's edge of glory and disaster.
Yeah, we're diving into the chaotic and honestly absolutely gripping year 1 of the Marcus Vale era at Missouri football.
Exactly. The mission of this deep dive today is to look at the sources from Missouri football, the gauntlet of the Marcus Vale era, and figure out the truth. Is this 89 overall Missouri team a legitimate rising program, or are they just a highly volatile rebuild waiting to crash the second they hit real turbulence?
I mean, it is the classic tension of overachieving too early in a programmatic cycle, right?
Yeah.
Winning accelerates the timeline, which forces an 89
Jazz, I hope
overall
you good,
roster
bro.
to suddenly carry the expectations of a 95 overall powerhouse.
Which is heavy.
Exactly. The margin for error completely evaporates because the public perception has shifted way, way ahead of the actual roster development.
Okay, let's unpack this. Because you really cannot understand where Missouri is going without looking at the Jekyll and Hyde nature of their current 3-0 record.
Right, the foundation is just bizarre.
It's completely unstable. On one hand, you have sheer brilliance. They go out and get a massive road statement win against the number 3 ranked team in the country, Florida State.
Which is incredible.
That is the kind of win that puts a coach on the map. It's a signature moment. But then they come home and they barely survive against Kansas.
Yeah.
And then they just slip past Illinois.
Which tells us a lot about the metamechanics of where this team actually lives.
How so?
Well, winning ugly is a hallmark of a rebuild. An 89 overall team can script the perfect game plan, ride a massive wave of emotional momentum, and play well above their statistical ratings for one night against an elite team like Florida State.
Because they empty the tank for that one game.
Exactly. But they lack the structural baseline to do it every single week. They don't have the depth or the passive attribute advantages to just sleepwalk through lesser opponents.
Right, and that inconsistency sets the stage for what the sources are calling the ultimate truth test.
Oh, absolutely. They are walking into an impending, brutally difficult 3-game stretch that will expose exactly what their baseline is.
You know, if you are listening to this, I think it's worth taking a second to think about your own volatile projects or periods of growth in your life.
That's a great point. Think about a time you had a shocking early success.
Like landing a massive client or getting a sudden promotion.
Right, and how those early wins are almost always followed by wobbly, inconsistent performances before you establish a true baseline. You get the big win, but the day-to-day reality is still a grind.
That is exactly where Missouri is right now. Which brings us to week 4, the start of the gauntlet.
Here we go.
We are looking at a road game against the number 5 ranked Nebraska Cornhuskers.
A top 5 road environment is tough enough.
But the real nightmare for Marcus Vale's defense is the guy under center, Nebraska's quarterback, Darius Boot.
He is a problem.
He's a 94 overall player with 93 speed and an elite arm. He isn't your traditional pocket passer. He completely thrives on broken downs.
What's fascinating here is the specific tactical mismatch this creates against Missouri's current defensive architecture.
Appreciate the follow, bro. Notebook LM is what we use, man. Notebook LM. I got a YouTube video kind of showing you exactly how to use it, but it's an AI platform called Notebook LM.
Let's get into the why.
Well, Missouri is an 89 overall team, but they aren't perfectly balanced. They have glaring, specific holes at the safety and linebacker positions.
Right.
So when you face a quarterback with 93 speed, it fundamentally alters the defensive AI and the geometry of the field.
But is a 93 speed quarterback really an automatic death sentence?
No.
I mean, can't Vale simply shift to a zone-contained strategy or use a quarterback spy?
In theory, a spy works. But in practice, with Missouri's current roster, their linebackers lack the lateral agility and the acceleration thresholds to actually mirror Boutte.
They just aren't fast enough.
Exactly. If you dedicate a linebacker with, say, 82 speed to spy a quarterback with 93 speed, Boutte is just going to break the pursuit angle the second he leaves the pocket.
He just outruns the math.
He outruns the math. And that forces the safeties to trigger into run support.
Oh, I see.
Yeah, the moment a safety crashes down to stop the scramble, Boot stops, sets his feet, and uses that elite arm to exploit the busted coverage over the top.
It creates an impossible bind.
A total bind for a defense lacking elite speed in the back seven.
That makes the betting lines for this matchup incredibly compelling to me. Vegas has Nebraska favored by minus 7.5 points with an over-under set at 61.5.
Right.
If the defensive mismatch is as severe as you're describing, and Nebraska is a top 5 team playing at home, a 7.5 point spread actually feels surprisingly low.
It does.
You would expect this to be pushed into double digits.
Well, Vegas respects that Florida State win too much to make this a blowout on paper. They recognize that Marcus Vale has the tactical flexibility to scheme around his roster's limitations at least for a quarter or two.
But that over-under is the real indicator, right?
Precisely. The over-under of 61.5 means Vegas isn't predicting a defensive masterclass from Missouri. They are predicting a shootout.
They expect Boutte to score.
They expect him to score a lot, which means Missouri has to match that offensive output possession for possession.
Which perfectly sets up Missouri's offensive response, because to hit that 61.5 total, Missouri needs explosive potential, and they have a massive X factor emerging at the exact right time.
Kerry Catula.
Kerry Catula, the wide receiver who just had a massive 138-yard, one-touchdown breakout performance.
That changes everything.
If he becomes a reliable wide receiver too, it totally unlocks quarterback Xavier Donald's passing game.
It fundamentally breaks the defensive logic of their opponents. Coming into this season, opposing defenses have been hyper-focused on Missouri's primary weapon, Gideonese Akenem.
Who sits at a 90 overall?
Right. Defenses have been rolling coverages his way, putting a safety over the top, and essentially bracketing him to force Missouri's secondary players to beat them.
But if Catula proves that 138-yard game wasn't a fluke...
Then you can't bracket Akenem anymore.
Exactly. It unlocks Donald's entire passing tree. You can't double-team one guy if Catula is consistently beating man coverage on the other side of the field.
It creates a pick-your-poison scenario. If Nebraska's defense decides to stick with two high safeties to cap both Akenem and Catula, that empties out the tackle box.
Giving Missouri lighter fronts to establish a run game.
Yes. Catula's emergence is the exact domino effect Marcus Vale needs to manufacture the points required to hit that 61.5 over-under.
But let's look past the Nebraska shootout for a moment, because whether they win or lose that game...
So... Pull up in the chat, man. Pull up in the Twitch chat, man. Do we cover? We're underdogs. We're plus 7.5, man. Plus 7.5 against this number 5 Nebraska team. Their quarterback special, man. He's a pocket passing quarterback with 93 speed. He's like a 94 overall. Antonio, what's up, big dog? So I'll just look at my team stats here. Xavier is having a pretty solid year. Like, you know, we got this 2 running back system, and for him to be, you know, smack dab in the middle rushing yards numbers, I feel like it's pretty legit. Like, he's doing solid running the ball. He's fragile though. We can't run him too much. Carey has been cooking. He's been our best receiver by a mile, bro. Best receiver by a mile. We need to get Buddy more involved. Jaguar Jones, our 3rd best receiver. Dave Tobias up there. What the defense doing? Okay. Barry, the transfer corner, leading with tackles, and that can't be good. Sack numbers. Nate doing his thing to transfer. Marshall, CJ gets hurt every game. And then we got the 1 pick last week. Let's hop into the Nebraska game, man. Let's hop right into it, man. Let's ball. Let's ball, man. They're 92 overall. Let's get that victory bell, man. The victory bell.
I don't think they make it through this time. I have them finishing in 4th. 3rd place. It's so close. It might be a bit of...
Let's ball, man. Let's ball. Let's ball. Let's ball. Let's ball. Right, never wrong. What's up, big dog? How you? Let's have a day, man. Let's have a day. Okay, I see y'all betting. Y'all throwing that cheese around. Let's see. Okay, people think we're going to cover. 8 people bet so far. Or 9 people total. 8 people bet on us to cover. Do y'all like the spreads or the money lines, man? Spreads or the money lines? Hey, we doing good, man. We doing good. First game of the day here. Got to start switching up your jerseys. Hey, we got a rain game here too, man. We got a rain game. Hey, you got to remind me next game. Like before I load in, I will forget. Remind me. We'll definitely change up the unis. So last meeting we got cooked, and they're dominating this all time. I mean, they up 30 on us. They up 30 on us. All right, let's change that. They up 30 on us when it comes to the record. We're using Utah playbook. I know somebody about to ask in about 2 minutes. Utah offensive playbook we've been using so far this season. And we'll start out with the RPO. Get it to Manny, the power back. Manny Queen is his name. Transfer. Let's see here. Rain game, man. It's a perfect time for us to use the legs, man. Perfect time for us to use the leg slide. Yep. Player of the game. What's that? Wow, that's my first time doing that. Okay. That can't be good. This is one of my first time using a scrambling quarterback that we actually looking to scramble with. Hey, Fury. What's up, big dog? I'm doing good, man. How you doing? Doing good, man. I'm doing good, man. That's open underneath. Get to the big body. We got nothing but big body receivers on this team. You said you was finna ask the playbook? Yeah, I'm already knowing, man. I'm already knowing how y'all operate. I'm already knowing. Audible to the run here. I wonder if they still had Matt Rule. One of our linemen will go down. He'll be hurt. Money lines got too easy. Yeah, that's why I switched it up, man. Money lines definitely got too easy. I like the spread, though. Let's go. Let's audible back to that run. Jaguar Jones in the game. We'll run it with him. Oh, my goodness. That spin move's stiff. Don't spin with Jaguar. He more of a juke move guy. Damn, that's our best offensive lineman. He's going to be hurt for a little bit. He'll come back in, though. Moving the ball against these boys, man. Moving the ball against them for sure. Let's throw that. Oh, my goodness. Really bad ball.
You guys have both played in rivalry games, so what did you do to keep yourself locked in during that week of preparation, David?
Well, you try to keep your emotions in check, but it's really, really hard to do because a lot of times the hatred
Go RPO here. We'll actually run it. Jaguar got caught up. Pick up 2. You seen Matt? He out there? All right, bad. Shout out to Matt Rule, man. He was at Temple. He was at TU, man. Shout out Matt Rule. Then he left. Go across the middle of the field. Dave Tobias, the young tight end, dog. He's a blocking tight end, but he do way more than block, man. Good work, boy. He gonna be a guy for us in the long run. Like, he's only, I think, a red shirt freshman. Oh my goodness. Oh my goodness. Be a little bit more careful. A little bit more careful. A little bit more careful. It's like RPO run. We'll throw it. Bro, our receivers is too damn big not to block, man. Too damn big not to be blocking. Leave us with 3rd down here. All right, big 3rd down. We'll hate a field goal from this spot. That's open. That's wide open. Terrible ball. Oh, my goodness. Good thing all of our receivers is like 6'3" and up. Damn, that was a bad ball, bro. I understand it's wet, it's raining. You might not even want to be out there. Tighten up, Xavier. Tighten up. We'll run it with you. Might be even be a little bit cold. Oh my goodness, ball on the ground. He got bro, he got carrying though. It's not like his carrying complete trash. Bro, they spared them in his stomach. Damn. All right, yeah, he not, bro. Why he looks so small, man? Like, damn. Boom. Damn near ended his career. They'll take over from the 10. Whole point of this offense is be able to run with the quarterback. And then they go quarterback and run first play with their pocket passer.
Nice job by this defense playing assignment football. Somebody has to have the quarterback, somebody has to have the pitch.
Challenge it. I don't know. That one looked clean. I don't know. As soon as he got hit, that ball popped. They go run here. Okay. 3rd and 5. We can get a stop here. We get off the field. They also have the Heisman Trophy leader. He's a receiver. Last name Stokes. I don't know if he deserved to be the Heisman Trophy leader. Wow. At my user. We is out of position. Dot up the middle. First down. Yeah, I got a video on YouTube talking about how to do it. The video is probably a few weeks old at this point. Way to get good effort. Good effort, boy. He didn't get him on the ground, but he made good effort, Nate. Yeah, the video is it's gonna be a few weeks old now. It probably got like less than 2,000 views. Let's see. I can find it. I forget the name of it. It's something like, oh my goodness. Is that Stokes? I think that's Buddy. The name of it is something like how to make the most immersive Dynasty. Pretty much the name of it, of the video. Let's hear it. Let's see. 3rd and 2. They already got 1 first down on 3rd down. Get a stop here. They do go run. We send a blitz. Easy money for them. First down. Come on.
So guys, there's a lot of pressure on this offense here to convert this 3rd down so their defense can stay on the sideline and get their win back.
Time winding down in the quarter as they come to the
Go run here. We there. We there. Nope. We there.
And after the tackle, that will bring us to the end of the first quarter.
We there. First quarter already? Man, that quarter went quick.
Both sides trying to find a little rhythm and efficiency and move the ball some here as we start the second quarter.
All right, come on. It's going to be a long drive for him. You're going to have to earn this. You want to earn this? Hell no!
And that's going to be incomplete. Going for broke on 2nd down, but 3rd down's coming up.
All right, both quarterbacks should have thrown an interception this game. It's like I probably need to increase the interception slider, but I don't know if y'all remember last year. We increased that slider, and the game play got very wonky. Run it, run it, run it, run it! Big hit, big hit. 4th down. They're going to punt. But when I increased the interception slider for both teams, like I said, gameplay got super wonky, man. Like, it's weird how some things affect things that you think it shouldn't. It was like the CPU accuracy got way worse as soon as we increased accuracy. It makes no sense to me, but so we'll probably try again. We'll go run here with Manny. Pick up 5.
At the end of the day, it's just fundamental football, right? They practice it all week. 5 points of pressure. Every ball carrier has to have it. They just got to do a better job moving forward.
2nd and 5. We'll bring the RPO out, and we'll run it. That's Jaguar Jones fighting.
Really nice run and pick up there before the defense avoided disaster and stopped the really big play.
Gotta be a little bit more careful. We know we don't have a, we want to run the ball with the quarterback and everything, but just understand he is a baby out there.
Bringing up 2nd and 3.
You love to see this on offense. Early in drives, getting that kind of yardage keeps you ahead of the chain.
So that's why you leave on default. Use house rules. I don't know. It's still too easy with default, man. At least from my experience. Damn, big hit. That's Carey first catch though. Last week or all season, he been our best receiver. But yeah, default is too easy, man. Default Heisman. At least earlier in the year, it was too easy. So, oh my goodness, look at this.
He is going nowhere. Stop at the line of scrimmage.
So that's when I started looking for some sliders. I used Matt 10 slider set at one point. Matt 10s, and then I feel like those sliders is too easy. So I used pro simulations. Oh my goodness. Pressure on the quarterback. Can we go get it? That's the power back. He ain't gonna make that catch. Way to get it out to him though. I ain't mad at this. I ain't mad at that. They send heavy pressure. 3rd and 10 here. They send 3. Wow, he came screaming. I'm like, oh, we're going to get out the pocket. No, he's not going. He's a linebacker playing edge. And we're going to punt, man. Have you used GPT for sliders? I asked them to give me some sliders, and what they gave me didn't make sense, in my opinion. So I never put them in. But the slider set they gave me, I'm like, this ain't gonna work. So I never actually tried them. But oh my goodness, is that Stokes? I think that's Buddy, man. That's Buddy. That's number 1 in the Heisman Trophy race. Yeah, that is Doggy. He got 34 yards already. I don't know why he's number 1 in the Heisman race, man. They got favorites for sure. They got favorites for sure. Good tackle. He said, so I like the idea of turning the interception slider down because I do feel like you catch too many interceptions. Like, for example, our online Dynasty. Oh, my goodness, man. We was right there, bro. Oh, my goodness. Wow. Wow. What a play, man. What a play. I can't even be mad, bro. We just got put on ESPN, bro. Like, I mean, I'm thinking we here, bro. This is my user that over pursued 2-5. Over pursued. I'm like, okay, well, that's fine. We got other guys there. My man's getting mushed to the ground. Come on, bro. You good? What's that about? Way to set the edge. But yeah, I do like the idea of the interception being more difficult because I said I feel like it'd be way too many picks with the slider on default. For example, our online Dynasty, we have it on default, and I don't know if I dropped the interception. Like, it literally been D tackles catching interceptions in our Dynasty, like, consistently. I don't know. I just feel like with it on 50, everything is a pick. Now, with it on, I think I got it on 30 right now. With it on 30, it's not enough picks. So it's like, I'm gonna probably change after this game. Just need to be more of a balance. That's all. All right, come on.
That's okay. You'll take some of these, but if they start to add up down the road, obviously you might want to think about airing out.
Xavier, show him the wheels, Zay. Show him the wheels, Zay. Throw the spin move out there. Down to the 38. That play worked to perfection. Let's go. Okay, Zay got the little emote. See, big dog? Okay, that's the best run of his season, maybe his career. Let's give it to the running back. Let Buddy catch his breath. 2-minute warning. So I put the O-line production on base. You're right. I have seen people talk about that.
And he does a really nice job finding open space and making a good gain before the stop.
Or it is on balance.
Coaches always harp about staying
Or
ahead of the chains, and when you can run with that type of efficiency on first down, man, you are doing just that.
where's that setting at? I have seen people talk about that before, and I meant to do it.
The Tigers can really attack on this second and short.
So they did some tweaks with gameplay. It's better. Come on, big dog. We can waste some time here also.
Brought down after a nice
Harris, where that setting at, bro?
Nice completion here to this wide receiver, and you're
I
gonna
thought it
see
was right
this receiver
there.
line up in
Clearly
different
not.
spots all over the field.
We can run it here.
Defense has got to keep their eye on where this guy is because they know he's a big part of this offense's success.
Mizzou coming out with a fresh set of downs.
Oh man, the running game eating right now.
He's all the way
Running game eating.
An electric run has him set up. The defense going to stop the clock with
Let's stick with that. Let's stick with that run game right there.
And now a chance to pull even as we get late here in the first half.
Got Jaguars throwing this game, and he's gonna get into the end zone. Easy money. Got Buddy getting tackled 8 yards into the end zone.
And I love that this offense stuck to it, stuck to the run game, didn't panic. They got down, but they answered the bell right before
Good
the
work.
half, and they got this thing right where they want it now. They can tie this football game and hopefully go into the half with a lot of momentum.
And he did get that extra point through the slippery surface, no problem. So that scoring drive took only 6 plays and closed the deal with a 3-yard
All right, man.
touchdown.
7-7. It's gonna be more of a defensive game here.
Here he comes from inside his own 5. Nice.
Oh yeah, if you play in the moments, yeah.
They put a stop to that return.
I feel like for the moments, the sliders matter a lot less.
Nebraska offense back onto the
That's nothing against the moments or anything.
take over, but they will want to be efficient.
You know, I usually play the moments for these live stream series, but with this series specifically is when we started playing just the games. For the moments, I definitely do feel like sliders don't matter as much. So it's like when we playing the whole entire game, you really need them sliders dialed in.
He might have had a chance to intercept that one and take it to the house.
Leaves it with the back.
Go run here. Oh my goodness. Food.
He gets those chains moving, gets it out to the 42-yard line. Offense rushing to the line of scrimmage. Clock is stopped for the first
Come on.
down. They'll try to get it off quickly.
We here. No.
Missed on the connection, incomplete.
The offense just has not been able to find a way to get their rhythm going here in the first half. We just haven't seen it in the passing game. That was
Go
a really
5
good
wide.
example of it again. If they're going to score more points in the second half,
We
they're
there.
gonna
We
make
there.
some
Where you going?
adjustments here at
Where you going?
Looks as if
Where
we
you
have an
going?
injury on that last play, and
Middle
take a break
linebacker
to
hurt.
check him out.
Not great. But 3rd and 8 here. We get a stop.
Defense on its heels if you convert
You
it
never
from
know. We get the ball back.
from the 44. From the gun, wants to
If
pass.
do go pass, can we get some pressure? Can we get some pressure? Can we get some pressure? Oh my goodness. We got lucky. He didn't just run. We got very lucky. He didn't just use that 93 speed. But he's a pocket passing guy, so like he want to stay in that pocket as long as he can. And you see that there, even though it might not have been the best decision.
That thing was down for a while, but the big bounce carried it.
He will not be able to return. Damn.
Lot of field in front of them as they open this possession
All right,
for
come on.
20.
Don't jump off sides.
On first down.
Pressure on the quarterback. We'll slide. We'll slide. That's first down, right? It's not. We could use a timeout.
Hurry up now, second down, clock ticking.
Yep, get it off quick. Woo! We'll use the timeout. That boy nice. What's up, bro? How you, big dog? We doing good, man. We doing good. Trying to win the game. Trying to win the game. I love a field goal here.
Shazam!
My guy used the legs. Oh, my goodness. He pump faked it, Brady. Appreciate the follow. I will use the timeout. I'm probably a little bit too quick to take off right now. Yeah, man. With this dub, I mean, they have no choice but to rank us. That's wide open. That's wide open. That's wide open. That's the fullback. We don't have any timeouts. You got to get back on that ball. We're not in field goal range yet. So we need a little bit more. We need another first down here. Need another first down. Oh, we had the first down too. That would have been we would have had the first down and he would have got out of bounds and we could have kicked the field goal. Damn. So 7 seconds. I mean, spike it, spike it, spike it, spike it. I don't know which button it is. I'm pressing both of them. Okay. It's not a spike. Okay, okay, okay. You got to get it off. I mean, we wasn't getting it off anyway. Okay. Here's what it is. Here's what it is, man. It's a defensive game here. 7-7 at half. 7-7 at half. Nasty game. We here though. We here. We here. We here. Whole square. Okay. Bro, wasn't the spike whole circle at some point? Or I'm tripping. I thought at some point it was whole circle. We might not be ranked, man. Our championship contender grade, I don't know how high it is, but I feel like you definitely need to get that up. Last I seen it was at C+. They run this out. They started to get. Woo! 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 We need that. We need that. Take it back to the spot. Come on, man. Do it all yourself then, big dog. Do it all yourself. And then, then you hit the Quan on them. Hey, that was crazy. I ain't gonna lie. That was crazy. That was crazy. We played that great. So they ran this play to start the game, and then they ran this play to start the second half, and I read it like a book. I'm 15, by the way. Ran right over there. I'm like, hold up, we might have a chance here. Boom, get the hit stick off, and what, ball pop out? That's tough. Ball pop out. It would have been a fumble. Give me that, dum-dum. To the spot, to the Baja. Come on, man. Best user in the nation. Okay. Okay, defensive game. Defensive game. Defensive game, man. We've been here before. When we first took over FSU, we was a defensive team. And by the time we left, I would consider us an offensive team, man. We had an explosive offense. Yeah, man. But he got, them speed options. I don't know. I ran that like once this season. I was like, I ain't running this no more. Woo! Woo! We just, oh my goodness, we should have had back-to-back defensive touchdowns, man. Nah, Buddy wanted more, man. Hey, that quarterback shaking in his boots right now. Shaking in his boots, bro. Shaking his boots. It's funny because they quarterback is literally like a 94 overall pocket passer. Oh my goodness. With like 93 speed. Like his attributes, he looked like one of the best quarterbacks in the whole league. He playing like a bum. What Cam Newton said? We give that grace to young players. What'd he say? First down for these boys. We give that grace to young players. Playing like a bum. Quarterback run here again. Hey, for him to be a pocket passer, they giving him that pill. He did have 500 rushing yards last year. Last year he had 5,000 passing yards with 5,000 or 500 rushing yards. So, you know, last year he definitely balled out. We bringing them back to reality. Hold them to a field goal here. I think they're gonna go pass. We'll pass commit, man. Let's pass commit. If they run, we cooked. We do go pass commit. Wide open. He's playing like a bum. You supposed to be out number one. I think I said after this game, I think we're gonna make some adjustments to the sliders. All throughout this thing, we made adjustments. Curry, where you been at, big dog? I was wondering where you was at. Glad you made it, my guy. All right, come on. This game is far from over. We doing some things right here. So just got home. What you miss? You ain't miss much, man. This our first game. You ain't miss much, man. Damn. He got up, bro. As long as he got up. That was nasty. We'll go run here with Jaguar. 2nd and 16. We'll go run because we believe in his running game. Pick up 5. Ah. All right. Can we throw this out? Yes, we can. Carey did not pick up the required yardage. 4th and inches. You just don't go for it. You just don't go for it here, man. You just don't do that.
Missouri will have to send out the punt team. This will be the second time they've had to kick it away. Everybody stays in their lanes well enough, and they stop him at the 31-yard line. The Cornhuskers ready to go back to work on offense. Jesse, they had to kick a field goal the last time they had it.
Yeah, oftentimes early in games, you're just trying to find your rhythm. Some things work, some don't on that first drive.
Let's see.
We'll see what happens here on the second drive.
Yeah, you got a feel for the defense now. You understand what they're trying to do, what their game plan is.
Let's see. Where we at? Big hit.
Got the back over the middle. And the defense had that one well covered. Just a short game there.
Listen, running backs are not
The spread for Nebraska was 7.5. So all we have to do is not lose by 8 points.
They'll leave it with him. Powers
Good work. Good work. Good work.
he had all kinds of company as soon
All we gotta do is not lose by 8 points.
way back just to get
They was favored by 7.5.
all wideouts, no backs.
3rd and 6. We go, man.
Long, and he'll try to throw for it. Oh, they really couldn't
Let's go.
catch their physical pass defense. It brings
They not using their star players, man. They got Stokes, the Heisman Trophy guy. They not using Doggy.
catches it cleanly at the 20.
Get out of there.
Everybody stays in their lanes well enough, and they stop him at the
All right, come on.
31-yard line. Missouri has the
So Nebraska always end up good. Go run here. Who that? Queen? Yep, that's the big dog. Let's get out there. Good block from the fullback, man. I kind of like having a fullback on roster, man. I might have to keep one around. Fullback actually threw a solid block out there. Might have to keep one around, man. They pressing doggy. What you want to do? Oh my goodness, free. And now he's hurt. It wasn't even a free rusher. My center just got beat. The crazy part is my center, my best offensive lineman by a mile. Like my center is an NFL guy. Is from what I remember. Yeah, he's our best lineman. 3rd and 12. Running back in motion. Let's see here. Oh my goodness, tough. Tough. Now our quarterback banged up also. Tough.
Another opportunity here. They had to punt it on their last possession, but this time tight game, hoping to get something on the board.
All right, let's see. They do go run. We there. Look at who 9-7. I'm still remembering names. CJ. I know CJ. I believe we brought him in the portal. The big dog. That Kirby Smart went to Nebraska. Ugh. Where you going? Okay, 9-5. We got some D tackles here, man. We got some D tackle. 4 is up, man. 4 is up. I know, man, a mascot in the rain is nasty work, man. A mascot in the rain. I know that's bad for business. Whoever in that costume. 3rd and 7 here. We'll send the dogs. We'll also pass commit. We'll send the dogs. Send the dogs. Ooh, way to get them on the ground. 4th and 2. They'll punt here. Darius is struggling, their quarterback. He is struggling. Bro, our kick returner got 82 speed. I think it's 82. Go run here, man. Look at that bad blocking. Pick up 4.
That's such a nice start to this drive, too, because you've got the lead late and you want to run the football. You want to be physically dominant. Defense knows you're going to do it, and still on the very first play of the drive, you're able to rip off a long run like that. Great vision there, and a nice job up front with the surge by the O-line.
They knock him down, but
Good work.
to get it across the line and pick up the first down. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs.
Go run here again. Oh yeah, we killing them in the run game. Leaning on these boys. Leaning on them. Let's throw. Damn, this is a play that Jaguar Jones should be in for. But we'll run it with Manny. See if he got it. See if Manny got it. Throw the stiff arm, Manny. Get off that man. He don't want to be touched. We understand you hurt it, Xavier. You're not doing nothing but throwing the ball, bro. Figure it out. You good. You good, bro. You just handling the ball off and you throwing quick stuff. Another lineman hurt. Walking them like a dog. Oh my goodness, bro. When I threw that, part of me was like, yo, this is going to be intercepted. I literally could not see that. Hardy boys. What's up, big dog? How you? How you doing, my guy?
The Tigers come to the line with a new set of downs.
Go back to the run, man. Bro, if they not gonna be able to stop this, jinxed it, didn't I? Jinxed it, didn't I? Says solid. How Mizzou treating you? Hey, the zoo treating us well, man. The fan base really embraced us. Ooh, that's open. That's open. Xavier under pressure. His body is cooked. Overthrow. I damn near want to run it. They lined up off sides. Big throw. Big time throw, man. It was high as hell. They lined up off sides, so we got a free play, and it'll be a first down. But they treating us well, man. Like I said, oh, my goodness. I accepted the penalty, y'all. I accepted the penalty, y'all. They're treating us well, man. They're treating us well. Ah, that's annoying. We got to call a timeout. Because if I try to press X, we're going to jump off sides. Damn, that's annoying. Go run here. Pick it up. Okay. Okay. All right, perfect.
And this is a situation this offense trains for. Having the lead late in the game, running the
Go run
ball
here.
to
Yep. Manny Queen. They cannot stop this run game. This team got something special going on, man. You right. They cannot stop this run game. I'll tell you that.
Late in games, you see offenses, they get very conservative, very predictable, and then they leave it in the hands of their defense. I like this execution, man. The offense
Good work, good work, good work. It's going to be tough for them to come back.
in the fourth quarter, everything going in their direction.
It's a defensive game. And we go up 2 scores here late in the fourth. It's going to be tough. It's going to be tough. You say you need harder sliders. Hey, you got to adjust the sliders to your liking, man. So these sliders came from Pro Simulation Studios. And then when I first used them, I'm like, damn, it's too easy. So I just made them. Ooh, good hit. I made them tougher, and like after this game, I'm about to make them even tougher. Is the reality of it. Cause yeah, man. I wish the game was the opposite. I wish the game was so hard you had to pit sliders to make it easier. Instead of, damn, the game's so easy, like I gotta figure out how to make it harder. I just wish it was the opposite. But with this slider set, like over the years, we have gotten some pretty good games. We lost to bad teams, especially with FSU. I remember when we lost to Boston College. Got dominated. Bro, who is 1-9 feeling like? That's Buddy that's leading for the Heisman. He feeling crazy. Bagged up. Bagged up.
He's brought down quickly. Minimal gain there. Still a bit short of the first down.
And this offense just hasn't found a way to kind of open it up. Like they haven't found those explosive plays. It feels like the
See
defense
here,
is kind of
2nd and
strangling them
6.
and staying really close to the
We
line
there.
of
We
scrimmage
there.
because of their lack of their big
Where you going, big dog? Where you going, big dog? I know you got that 96, 93 speed, but you don't got no magician. You ain't moving nowhere without that magician in the pocket. Dot. We ran cover 2 for some reason. It's wide open across the middle of the field, inside the 5-yard line. Come on.
And the Huskers have it with a first and goal. They'll try to run it in. The draws nothing except a swarm of tacklers.
Do y'all think adaptive AI do anything?
Man down on the play as the officials take a break to let him be checked out. Can the defense
Real question. Do y'all think the adaptive AI do anything? Oh my goodness, where you going? Hell no. Keep breaking tackles if you want, bro. Pass commit here. Backed up. Back. Wow.
And the most important thing is that
and it looks as if they buzzed down. Replay wants to have another peek at that last play.
Yeah, that was the first. That was the catch. He got 2 feet in bounds.
After taking another look,
All right, they'll go field goal. Make it a 1-score game if they hit it.
now on 4th down, they'll send out the field goal unit. Never a doubt. Right down the middle. That'll make it a 1-possession game. The lead is
Should you guess CBU? And I don't know what this adaptive AI is on here. I don't know if it does anything.
Trust your defense. You use your timeouts wisely. You can have a lot of time left.
I don't know if it does anything.
in this game.
And when I say adaptive AI, I'm talking about, I'm sure y'all know what I'm talking about. But I'm talking about that setting where it's like mad scientists, it's like ground and pound, it's like all that stuff.
Mizzou has it back in the offense coming out on the field. Guys, you want to be productive here and not go into a shell. But
All right, 1 first down. This game is pretty much over.
productive at this point in the game is running the clock and getting first down.
Yep. Oh my goodness, Manny.
Way up near the line of scrimmage.
Manny.
Bunch of bodies trying to stop the rim.
And that's
Doggy don't be going for that, man. Manny don't be going for that. He one of them ones. Well, we got the 3rd string running back in the game.
blitz that's going to be into a small
That can't be good.
It is not easy to
That
execute
cannot be
this
good.
situation of the game.
quick timeout call
He's still in the game. That's not good.
the clock to save as much time as possible for their offense.
Hmm.
This junior making his presence felt and making the stop after a short gain. Defense uses a timeout.
So,
Trying to get that ball back and
3rd and 4. We pick up the first down. The game's over. We can also run it and make it very tough for him to score.
to the air. It's Donald.
Catch it. Don't drop it. Okay.
He'll be stopped about
Okay. That's fine. That's fine. We'll punt. We'll punt. We'll just make it tough.
send out the punt team.
All right, make it extremely tough here. Extremely tough.
On 4th down. Takes it on the return.
Hmm.
He gets it
Pretty much 1 tackle inbounds, short of the first down. Damn near ends it here. We can also go pass commit
This drive will
every
lead
single
away from
play.
just inside the 35 at their own 34. To the air on 1st down. Pressure coming. Just had to get rid of that one. Good job to fight another play.
And I'm going to be really curious to watch this offense and see how much faith and trust they have in themselves and the weather, right? Like, it's passing situation. It's a 2-minute situation. You practice
Bagged up.
this ball all over the field.
Oh my goodness, what a dot. What a dot. And way to get that ball out. That was on
Hey, listen, it's hard
number 12. I don't know his name.
late in the game.
Still learning names. It'll take us probably all season.
Anyway, on
And then we'll have new players.
You've got this weather that you have to deal with. These conditions are
That was a
not
die, I ain't gonna lie. He put that in the
playing
perfect
pitch
spot.
catch. This is a big uphill battle for
Pressure! He's gonna throw away. He has to.
That one away to avoid disaster.
He has to. No choice.
Well, they're down a possession.
4th and 10 here, man.
50, so they need a big one right here. They've just thrown 3 straight incompletions, but it just takes
4th
one.
and 10
Just
here.
takes one big play down the field
For all the
to
marbles.
get that momentum and that
For all the marbles. Just not. And he goes. Now he want to catch the interception. Now he want to catch it. He had an interception last week, and he catches one this week as well. He didn't even have to. But in the game, GG's, man. GG's. Watch, we don't even be ranked, man. I'm telling you, we will not be ranked. They gonna be like, oh, we in the conversation. We will not be ranked. I can see it right now, man. I see it right now.
They're ready to just drain the clock in victory formation.
Good game. Good game to them boys, man.
And this is the crazy thing about college football with 18 to 22-year-olds.
Battle of the victory bell. We trying to even the score. Jaguar Jones was player of the game. I think he has some receiving yards there also.
Their hair on fire and got a tremendous win.
And to keep
Good
them
work, good work, good work.
to understand, like, I've got a chance to come in and win this game and not just give us lip service. They told us
So we upset. We got 2 top 5 wins. We beat number 3 FSU, and then we beat number 5 Nebraska.
and they get the huge win.
Their quarterback played bad. Our quarterback, he ain't do nothing special here. Jaguar Jones, Manny. He took a couple sacks because he had that 39-yard run, and for him to only have 24, we took too many sacks, man. Receiving numbers underwhelming. And then the 1 interception to end the game. GG's to them boys. Good game to them boys. Let's advance. Another commit, Nick, D tackle from Texas, commits to the program. Jay, what's up, big dog? I told y'all boys, bro. I told y'all boys. They gotta fix this, man. It don't matter, man. We would have been ranked after the first win of the year. We would have been ranked then. We're 4-0 with 2 top 5 dubs, and the boys not even ranked. I told you, that championship contender, it got to get up there, and then we'll be ranked once it finally gets up there. Crazy. Bye week here. Got some hours to spend. Running back will commit. Playing style, everyone else pulled the scholarship. Let's see here. So we got 50 hours to work with. He'll commit. I want to go after this bus O-lineman because we just need O-line play. These guys, we don't have a chance. He'll be on the visit during the bye week, so he should commit. Got our 1 D tackle. He'll be on a visit also during this bye. He'll also be on this visit during the bye. It's a pretty Coward. Yeah, that's crazy last name. We got a good amount of players on this bye week visit. We could throw him on the visit. I don't know if I see the point. Like, we could do it just because. Nah, let's use these 50 hours elsewhere. Who do we need? Who do we need? In-state kid right here. Let's throw him on a visit next week. In-state kid. It's like, come on, we gotta go at the in-state guys. I know it looks like we're going after a lot of receivers. We not. 2 of those guys are gonna play quarterback. All right, that's perfect. That's perfect. That's perfect. Let's advance, man. We could finish off that podcast also that we was listening to before the game. It's gonna talk a little bit more about the season and specifically this Florida matchup that's coming up.
there is zero time to recover. Week 5 presents a completely different tactical problem.
It's a total pivot.
Missouri comes home to face an undefeated Florida team. They're projecting in the 88 to 91 overall range.
A very similar rating to Missouri.
And there is always a weird, intense, historical bad blood in these matchups. They always feel intensely competitive. But tactically, this is a 180-degree shift from the track meet we expect against Nebraska.
It is going to be a brutal, suffocating run game war.
A trench war.
Absolutely. Florida boasts a highly physical front seven and immense speed at the skill positions. This game isn't about defending a scrambling quarterback in space. It is about violence in the trenches.
Florida's going to try to bully Missouri's offensive line.
They want to establish the inside zone and shrink the game through clock management. Keep the over-under low.
Which brings up the betting projections again, and here's where it gets really interesting.
Oh, the lines on this one are fascinating.
The early projected spread for this Week 5 game is Missouri minus 1.5, with a much lower over-under of 56.5.
Right.
A 1.5-point spread is essentially a toss-up.
It's a coin flip, but that line is entirely fluid based on what happens in the Nebraska game.
Tell me more about that.
It is a real-time referendum on the momentum of Marcus Vale's rebuild. If Missouri upsets Nebraska, the public will flood the betting markets.
The hype train leaves the station.
The hype train goes off the rails. That minus 1.5 line against Florida will likely swell closer to a touchdown in Missouri's favor.
Even if the matchup doesn't warrant it.
Exactly. The hype will decouple from reality. But if Nebraska blows Missouri out, Florida instantly becomes the road favorite. It really highlights how fragile the perception of an 89 overall team is. Every single week serves as a massive data point that completely rewrites the national narrative.
Let's talk about the mechanics of that trench warfare, though. If Missouri's an 89 overall and Florida is hovering around that 88 to 91 mark, how does Vale actually navigate a defensive line that wants to physically bully his front?
It's not like the Nebraska game where you can just out-scheme a coverage bust.
No, it's man-on-man.
It comes down to animation triggers and stamina drain. When two teams are matched that closely in overall ratings, the offensive line can't rely on passive block-shedding wins.
Florida's front seven will win their fair share of one-on-one physical battles.
They will. So Vale has to counter this by utilizing pre-snap motion to create leverage angles, or heavy play action to slow down the linebacker's trigger steps.
Make them hesitate.
Exactly. Furthermore, in a heavy run game war, fatigue becomes a massive meta mechanic.
The stamina dream.
Yes. If Florida successfully leans on Missouri's defensive line for 3 quarters, by the 4th quarter, those 89 overall defensive tackles are going to be playing like 82 overall players due to the stamina drain.
And that is when the big runs break open late in the game.
Precisely. It's a war of attrition.
That fatigue factor is the perfect transition into the final boss of this gauntlet. Week 6, the Georgia Bulldogs.
The final boss is the right way to put it.
We are talking about a 99 overall roster. It's staggering. I mean, this isn't even a college football team. It is an NFL pipeline.
It is the absolute pinnacle of talent accumulation in the sport. And it completely alters how you have to approach the game.
Because the math completely changes.
It does. When a team reaches a 99 overall rating, they don't have those structural flaws. They don't have the slow linebackers or the questionable safeties that Vale can manipulate with motion or scheme.
To really illustrate the absurdity of this Georgia roster, look at their quarterback, Denton Radke. He is a 96 overall.
Which is phenomenal.
He is statistically better than Nebraska's Darius Boot, who we just established is a total nightmare.
Right.
But the mind-bending reality from our sources is that a 96 overall quarterback is only the 5th best player on his own roster.
That stat is just wild.
It's hard to even process.
If you connect this to the bigger picture, it spills out exactly what a 99 overall depth chart actually looks like on the field.
Walk us through that.
To have a 96 overall player rank 5th means Georgia has 95-plus overall defenders everywhere.
At every position.
Every single position. It means their edge rushers are going to consistently trigger dominant block-shedding animations against Missouri's offensive tackles without needing to blitz.
They just win the one-on-one physics interactions.
Every time. It means their cornerbacks have the press coverage attributes to completely erase Gideon Ickenham and Kerry Katula.
Which forces Xavier Donald to hold the ball longer.
Exactly. He holds the ball against a 4-man rush that is guaranteed to get home. It's structurally suffocating.
So it's not just a schematic disadvantage. The simulation itself, the underlying math, is stacked against Missouri. You can't outcoach an edge rusher who fundamentally wins the physics interaction on every single play.
You really can't. And the depth is where the fatigue metamechanic we just discussed against Florida becomes insurmountable against Georgia.
Because they don't get tired.
Well, they do, but by the third quarter, when Missouri's starters are completely drained, Georgia will be rotating in fresh, 90-plus, overall 5-star recruits.
Guys who are just as fast and powerful as the starting 11.
Exactly. You are fighting a war of attrition against an opponent with infinite reinforcements.
The betting projections paint a grim reality of that. The sources say Georgia is currently favored by minus 17.5 points.
And climbing.
Right, climbing to minus 20. The over-under is 58.5. But the money line is the real story here.
It's brutal.
Georgia is sitting at minus 900, with Missouri at plus 650. The expectation from Vegas isn't just that Georgia will win. It's a question of whether Missouri can even survive the pacing of a 99 overall superpower.
A nearly 3-touchdown spread against a team that beat the number 3 team in the country just a few weeks prior is staggering.
It really puts the Florida State win into a weird context.
It shows the sheer unbridgeable gap between an ascending 89 overall program and a fully realized championship monolith like Georgia.
So what does this all mean when we zoom out and look at this entire 3-game stretch? The top 5 road test against the scrambling nightmare of Nebraska, the physical rivalry grinder against Florida, and the absolute behemoth that is Georgia. What are the actual stakes for Marcus Vale?
The path to validation is incredibly narrow. The best-case scenario outlined by the analysts is simply going 2-1.
2-1 is a triumph.
A massive triumph. If Missouri can upset Nebraska and beat Florida in the trenches, even if they get completely dismantled by Georgia, Marcus Vale becomes the hottest coaching story in the country.
Because he survived the gauntlet.
Surviving 2 of these 3 tests proves the rebuild is drastically ahead of schedule. It proves that the 89 overall rating is trending upward toward elite status.
And what if they somehow pull off the miracle against Georgia? The concept of a 99 overall team losing at home to a team in year 1 of a rebuild is almost unthinkable.
It would cause absolute national chaos.
Just break the simulation.
It would upend the entire hierarchy of the sport. It would rewrite the recruiting pipelines overnight. But realistically, the narrative arc of this stretch isn't about slaying Georgia. It is about establishing identity through adversity.
There's a scripted documentary line from the breakdown that frames this perfectly. I want to read this because it sets the emotional stakes of the gauntlet so well.
Go for it.
It says, beating Florida State was shocking, surviving Kansas was concerning, but these next 3 weeks will forever define the Marcus Vale era.
That framing raises an important question, and it's one I want you to think about as you listen.
Yeah.
What stands out to you when evaluating how a new project or an ascending team handles the crucible of elite competition?
It's a universal concept.
It really is. The raw potential is clearly there for Missouri, as evidenced by that Florida State win, but raw potential doesn't sustain a program.
It just gives you a glimpse.
Right. This stretch is a masterclass in watching potential either forge into structural consistency or shatter under the weight of accelerated expectations.
It's the difference between being a great story for a week and being a great program for a decade. We have covered a massive amount of ground today.
We really dug into the mechanics.
We looked at how a 93-speed quarterback breaks pursuit angles, how fatigue and animation triggers define a run game war against Florida, and what it actually means to step onto the field against a suffocating 99 overall depth chart like Georgia.
It is a gauntlet that will test the tactical flexibility, the roster depth, and the sheer psychological resilience of every single player in that locker room.
As we wrap up today's deep dive, there's one final detail regarding the upcoming Nebraska game that I want to leave you with.
The media aspect.
Exactly. It is highly anticipated that this Week 4 matchup at Nebraska will be the site of a college game day style media preview,
Which just amplifies everything.
complete with a massive, intense national spotlight and thousands of hostile fans creating an absolutely deafening atmosphere.
It takes the localized pressure of a football game and turns it into a national referendum on the program.
And that brings me to a final thought for you to mull over. When you are in the fragile early stages of building something new, whether that is a football program, a startup company, or a personal venture, does an intense national media spotlight act as a catalyst that accelerates your greatness?
Or the opposite.
Right. Or does that immense pressure and scrutiny simply expose the cracks in your foundation faster? How does a massive audience change our own personal truth tests?
It forces you to find out who you really are, ready or not.
It absolutely does. You can't hide from it. Thank you so much for joining us for this deep dive. We cannot wait to dig into a brand new stack of sources and explore another fascinating topic with you very soon. Until next time.
Panama, what's up, bro? How you, big dog? You said when? Hold up. You said when I'm gonna let you join that online dynasty? Hey, man, when? Did you join the Discord, man? Oh, the online dynasty, I'm having a ball, man. Anyone seen the online dynasty episode from this morning, man? I'm having a ball with that dynasty. I'm having a ball. But so we have 2 online dynasties. You could join the other one right now. We're not gonna let anyone join the money one until the new season. It's just no point for anyone to join the money one right now. It's like, you know. Oh my goodness, bro. Damn. Coach Doc, what's up, big dog? She said salute to you. Oh man. Home State Tigers. Hey man, we gonna try, man. We're gonna try to get these boys a couple natties, man. We're gonna do it, see what we could do. Try to make the new big dog in the SEC. It's going well. It's going well so far. We're gonna see what we could do, man. What you miss? We beat Nebraska last week in a pretty close game. We won by a touchdown, 8 points. And that's pretty much it, man. Nebraska was a good roster. We played some great defense. It was a defensive game. It was raining also, so it wasn't much offense going on. But for the money dynasty, like I said, when the new season start, or I'm gonna let people join the off season. I'm not gonna wait till the new season. We gonna in the off season when we're gonna open it up. So like you'll have the chance to bring in, you know, transfers, and you know you have a chance to actually bring in a roster to compete. So we'll open it up at like players leaving screen. Yeah, still not ranked. Yeah, horrible. Like, I mean, we beat 2 top 5 teams. So I got to hop on a client call, but you here? Hey, man, I appreciate you coming through. We're going to get back on the punt, man. Is this going to be another defensive game? So just got done with the 3rd video. The online dynasty. Yeah, man. I'm having the ball with that dynasty. Dang, big hit. Let's keep working. Let's keep working. Keep working. Oh, Manny, fall forward. He actually kind of played like a power back, man. A lot of running backs we had that were supposed to be power backs. Nah, they ain't play like it. He actually kind of do play like it. Oh, Jones. Jaguar Jones. He's not quite fast enough. This offseason, I had decisions. Do I upgrade his speed, or do I make him, you know, better at other things? I ultimately didn't upgrade his speed too much. So he's on the, I'm not going to call him slow, but he's certainly not fast for a running back. Next year, we'll definitely focus on that speed a little bit more. But one like that, I mean, he would have been gone if we upgrade that speed. We'll get out the pocket here. Throw a block for me. Go run here again. Oh, yeah.
That's a QB that's dynamic, and he can make so many big plays. I got to string him out. I got to make him get to the sideline. But I will say this. I do want to hit him at the end of the runs. I don't want to let him out of bounds and let him get free carries. I want it to be physical.
Go pass. Run. Yep. We'll take that. We'll take that. Down to the 7.
And that's the extra feel you get with this dude. I mean, unbelievable job dropping back to pass, but understanding third down, I can get it. Right I got a little bit of space right up the middle, pulls it down, runs it straight ahead, and goes and gets the big third down conversion.
So you start watching, you thought I was going to show those recruiting hours for each player. What you mean, recruiting hours for each player? What you mean by that, bro? We had pressure and nothing was really open. What you mean by that? I be showing the recruiting. Yeah, I just don't know what you mean. I be showing the recruiting every pregame. It's funny, in them online Dynasty videos, most people skip over the recruiting part. Like I can see, you know, what part y'all skip through or y'all, that's open, that's open, that's open. High ball, and they going to call it a touchdown. I'm not going to argue. They going to call it a touchdown, and we're going to try to get the field goal unit out here as fast as possible and kick that ball. All right, we'll be up 7. That thing did not look like he crossed the – it did not look like it, but we'll take it. All right, come on. It's also our first SEC matchup, you know, first conference matchup here. Dot across the middle of the field. Good ball. All right, we'll go man here. Let's see. They do go run. We there. Where you going? Where you going? We there.
That's a really good job by the defense, wrapping them up, getting them on the ground, take away that run game, make them one-dimensional, put them in passing situations. Really good job by the defense.
Let's see, they'll take it to the second quarter. Okay. Defense is showing up. I know they moving the ball here a little bit. Bro, why Tiger look like that? You gotta tighten up, man. Our Tiger low-key look overweight, man. What's that about? Come on. It's called Notebook LM is what we use for that podcast. But if you're going to use Notebook, understand you got to use another platform also. So Notebook will make the podcast, but you usually need another platform to give you the information. So like what I do is I use Chat GPT. So a big third down here. Dot. I was trying to get back there. I was too far out of position on me. But I'll give the information to Chat. For example, like if I wanted to make a podcast on this game, I'll sum up this game. And it's as simple as like you could talk to it. You could just be like, yeah, this player did this, this, and this. You know, or you could type it. I usually type it. And just sum up the game. You know, quarterback had this yardage. This player played bad. You know, we had a pick 6 with this player. This happened at this moment in the game, and it changed everything. Like, and then I take that. You can also use screenshots. Yeah, you can use screenshots also. Oh my goodness, 7-all, y'all. Oh, we gonna catch him. Tight end. I mean, they moving the ball here, man. It's a good second drive for them. Pinch the D-line here. It's a way better second drive here. Big hit. He don't care. We doing a solid job of stopping the run. Knock on wood, because they'll watch they run it right here. They do run it, and we still own it. We still own it. Yep. We own the running game. All right, let's see here. Let's see here. They go pass. Pressure. CJ, D tackle. Transfer. comes through with a clutch sack. And they're going to bring out the field goal unit, man. Good work, CJ. CJ, one of our better edge rushers. And it'll be 7-3 here. Or not edge rusher, just pass rushers in general.
And that's not the way they wanted to end the drive, but nice job being ready and your field goal kicker coming through and putting 3 points on the board.
From inside his own 10, he'll try to help out their field position. Nice job executing all of the assignments as they put a stop to that return at the 22. Mizzou has it back in the offense coming out on the field. How about that blocking up front in that running game last time as they just walked it down for a touchdown, David?
And the big boys up front doing their job. Opening
all right, let's work.
the backs making plays, everything on the ground.
Let's work.
And we know that this is the identity this coaching staff wants from this team, right? They want to be the most physical team on the field. Let's see if they can keep it up.
And the Tigers with a 2nd and short to keep this drive moving. This quarterback their running game. And they'll stop him just short of the first down, just inches away from moving the sticks.
And that was a nice 2nd down run and setting up 3rd and inches. And now it's physical time, right? Like, they know you might run the football. You know you probably want to run the football. How can you be more physical? Sometimes bring
Whoa. Oh, my goodness. It made me hike it. Oh, my goodness. Get off him. Bro, I was looking at my phone. One of my homies texted me something that just transpired. Bro, we had a touchdown. They came out, and I don't know what they came out in. That was crazy. All right, come on.
The Tigers in a good spot.
We keep running.
2nd and short. Out of the shotgun, they go
Oh my goodness, they
They've got it inside.
killing these boys in the run game. Manny and Jaguar.
Love the play call on the RPO, and you're just really trusting this running back to be able to make a guy miss and get into the 2nd level. The offensive line did their job, gave him a crease, but that was the running back making that linebacker miss in the hole before getting north.
Oh my goodness, Xavier. I mean, damn. It wasn't the best decision to throw that, but damn. That thing was also overthrown. All right, we'll run it here. Stick to what's working. Yep.
This junior making his presence felt and making the stop after a short gain.
And that run really didn't go anywhere. And a lot
They're
of
still not ranked as well.
how important those 5 guys
Hey man, one thing they gonna do is hate Marcus Bell. They ain't never changing.
to get a run game going.
They ain't never changing. That's a dot. No, it's not a holding. Oh my goodness, bro. They called it after my dog was tackled, man.
A costly penalty wipes out that 3rd down conversion, and now they'll back up and try it again.
All right, I just want a field goal here. Don't jump off sides. Timeout. I feel like if I press X theory, they gonna jump off sides. Just timeout. Let's just go run. I'm fine with taking the field goal. 3rd and 17. Like, just make the field goal easier. That's all you gotta do sometimes. Wow. Now we left in the situation where I feel like we gotta run the ball, right? Let's see what they line up in. Okay. Throw buddy on a drag. Yeah, this gonna work. Possession. Good work. All right, we got time.
Just a bang play on that 4th down. The coverage was tight. QB had his receiver. He knew where he wanted to go with it, but the only way that ball
Slot.
is completed is if he puts a little extra mustard on it, and he shows you the arm talent on the throw.
Those always always sting a little bit when you get so close to getting the QB to the ground, creating a negative play, and then all of a sudden he turns it into something positive. Just really
Go RPO. Ah. We'll use the timeout.
The offense will quickly use a timeout. On first and goal, Missouri will try to strike Pater.
Oh my goodness, bro.
And he will be sacked at the
We gotta reevaluate some of these design quarterback runs, bro. Some of these ain't it. Yo, did I not use a timeout? Bro, I swore I pressed the timeout button, bro. I swore I pressed the D-pad, man. Slouch. That's a couple errors we made. We got 27 passing yards. That's horrible.
What else is new? A spirited environment there in Columbia. And yes, football is a game of inches, but man, is that really the case when you consider the length of some of these possessions. Look, I'm not an
Wow.
analytics guy, but I do know this.
Yo, Jay, what's up, bro? How you, man? Wow.
Might be the team that comes out on top today.
Wow.
And with that,
That's on me.
let's send it back to the guys.
That's on me. I mean, I thought I pressed the button.
Thanks for that breakdown, Kevin.
So someone just
The Gators will kick it off to start the second.
someone just so y'all know we got the online dynasty. We have the online dynasty.
Increase in that kickoff coverage.
We have the money dynasty that I play in on the YouTube, series, all that stuff. So the last game, I'm sure some of y'all saw the last game. I was talking bad to Buddy. I didn't like how he played. I really didn't.
More of it here in the third quarter.
So somebody that's on a waiting list just hit me up, or not? He hit me up. He hit one of my homies up, who's also a commissioner. He was like, "I no longer want to be a part of the online dynasty. Remove me from the wait list because I don't like how Jaden was talking to I don't like how Jaden was talking to the last user." I don't know, man.
Back to throw, it's Donald.
I don't know, man. I don't know. That feel. Y'all let me know. Did I go too far? I feel I ain't go too far.
This quarterback right now is in a
I ain't go that far. Did I?
increase now.
Did I? Yo, I gotta chill.
He's getting an idea of where he wants to go with the football. That's why the ball's coming at him.
Bro, what are they doing?
That's why he seems like he's in a great
What is this?
They'll try to
What is this?
burst through the air.
What is this? What is this? I mean, what are we doing, EA? Figure it out, EA. I'm like, I don't think I went that hard on Buddy, man. What I call him?
speed kills. This
What I call him? I called him dummy
burn you. You can see
when he threw a pick,
light up the scoreboard.
stupid when he threw a pick, and I probably called him ass. Go Noles. Hey, man, shout out to the Noles, man.
Add another to their lead. And the extra point makes it 14-3.
I'm like, I ain't go that crazy.
Runners in the studio.
Guys, back to your game.
Like, I ain't call him like, you feel me? Like, I barely, I curse sometimes, especially with that series. I curse the most, man. I curse the most of that series. Like on live stream, I don't curse that much. But it be y'all be seeing the games. It be a lot going on. It be a lot going on. But I make sure like I don't use the B word. I'm not gonna call anyone. I'm not gonna call anyone that. Like the thing I maxed out. I think the worst thing I probably call someone a chump. That's not even bad though. That's not even bad. A chump. I think that's the worst thing I probably call someone in the dynasty.
Able to get this guy going. They've tried to give him the ball a lot. It just hasn't paid off.
I'm like, yo. And if y'all seen the game, that was out of any game, that was the game where go get him, go get him, go get him. If y'all seen the game, I feel like that was the game out of any where it was just super back and forth game, man. Chump is light work. Yeah, I'm like, man, I be keeping it pretty conservative, I feel like. I don't go too crazy. But that's funny. That's funny. All right, come on. How y'all feeling, Florida? How y'all feeling? Oh, my goodness. Broken tackle. Big hit. Good work, boy. You say your big brother used to call you a chump? Yeah, man. People don't say that no more, a chump, man. I like that. I like that. Bro, you a chump, man. I like that. People don't say it no more. He's that soft as baby poo. Yeah, I'm like, 4th and inches. What they gonna do? They gonna punt. That's a bad decision, I think, man. That's a bad decision. You said bro went last 2 minutes in the 2010 Call of Duty lobby, man. Even the 2025, 26 Call of Duty lobby still be grimy. Where are you catching the ball for? Bro, them current Call of Duty lobbies be like that still. Catch them on the right day. Only thing is, there's be so many people in party chat. When you do catch everyone in game chat, it gets spooky in there too, man. But the thing about it is, like, everyone that's in the Dynasty, in the online Dynasty, like, they watch my content. They have watched my content some way, somehow. So at the same time, it's like, it's not like it's some random Joe Schmo off the street. So like when I'm trash talking, you know, also know I'm trash talking someone that reached out to me to join the league. So I do need to be conscious of that. You said he gonna be pissing at me. Yeah. So he hit my homie up and he was like, "Don't tell Jaden." And then of course my homie went right ahead and told me. My homie sent me the screenshot. But this a random guy that literally just joined. It's a random guy that joined the Discord, actually joined the league, all that stuff. So, but he had my homie. Don't tell Jaden. But I went back out the league, and then yeah, I'm like, yo. So that's why I was reading through the screenshots. I'm like, yo, what we doing here, bro? What's really going on? Shout out to Buddy though.
The Tigers come to the line on 3rd down, trying to keep this drive alive. They'll try to run for it.
Come on, let's work.
For the 1st down, they've got it at the 30.
And that's a nice 3rd down conversion for this offense. And I tell you what, the struggle for this offense has been stringing those 1st downs together. They're not in the top 50 in college football in 1st downs. They'll get
all right,
one and then they kind of
let's work. Oh my goodness, we cooked them in. We probably could have thrown that too across the middle of the field. That's a dot too, man. The tight end Dave, he be catching them. He be catching the balls contested, man. He not supposed to, but he be doing it. All right, let's throw Buddy in motion. Can we hit the running back here? Need a good ball. Wow, that go for an interception. Wow, Jaguar Jones look like a complete kid.
I got to be aggressive, and it's tough in the red zone because those are really tight windows. But man, the one thing I cannot do is turn the football over.
Bro, he looked so small, man.
Poor decision. Great play by the defense.
He said, but I don't see how he asked your friend not to tell. Yeah, I don't get that either, man. Like my homie not just gonna tell me. Bro, I mean, I'm throwing this because man-to-man coverage, linebacker matched up against our receiver or our running back, bro, just got mossed, man. Like, and he looked so small compared to Doggy. It's a nasty interception.
They are backed up. Defense smelling blood as this drive
Go blitz here.
starts at the 5.
But
Takes the handoff.
I got.
Didn't get much done on that.
Yeah, bro. No, he explained the whole thing, bro. He sent the whole paragraph. Like, he sent multiple paragraphs. That's why it took me a little bit to read through it. I'm like, yo.
Have a lot of success running the ball, especially against this defense, which has struggled so much this season, but just nothing doing.
I get it, man. I get it.
Enough in the trenches so far.
I get it. That's why in that video, hey, Force, come on, man. Let's get this dub. That's why I said towards the end of that video, I think I said, hey, don't join this league if, what did I say? I said a couple things. I said, don't join this league if you play like this. I think I said also, don't join this league if you're going to be butthurt pretty much. So I used to play in these Madden. I used to play in these Madden leagues, bro. Yeah, I used to play in these Madden leagues every year for like, you know, all throughout college, high school. I played in this same Madden league every year. It was ran perfectly. Shout out to the commissioner, even though I don't like him. I don't like him no more. But the commissioner of this league, he had the league running super smooth. It was, you know, 48-hour advance, but oftentimes we would advance in like 36. You know, we always advance early. Everyone was on top of it. He was on top of everything. League ran great. The league was extremely toxic. You said why I don't like him? I'll get into that in a second. The league was extremely toxic, you know. So, oh my goodness, they trying to bomb us. Go get it. Good work. Extremely toxic. But the commissioners wasn't toxic. So the commissioner, he's actually a pastor, right? So he's, you know, he's not going to be, he just wasn't toxic. But the league was. And a big reason was me. I like to talk trash. That's what I like. I like to talk trash. I ain't gonna lie. Especially in that environment, and especially when I was very good at the game. Oh yeah, I was talking trash. So and then also I got my homies to join. So my guy that's running the leagues right now, he was in there. Nas, his name. We had two of my other homies in there. So it was like 4 of us in this 32 user online dynasty. And you know, it's all ran through 4th down here. It's all ran through GroupMe at the time. So pretty toxic. And I remember me and this one guy named James. We used to go back and forth, man. Go get it. Oh my goodness, bro. Why did I click on? That's on me. That's on me. So me and this one guy, you said, so I'm the problem? I wasn't the problem, bro. James was the problem. Buddy name was James. He was in the military, all that. So, wow. Wow, that's a dot. Wow. 2 plays like that, and they're, okay. Okay. And they're going to go for 2 here. Okay, let's lock in real quick. I'm going to finish that story because that story is funny. And they get it. Okay. 3-point game. Gotta score. But James, so I was the Eagles. You know, I'm an Eagles fan, so I got to be the Eagles for this one specific league. I got to be the Eagles. And he was the Cowboys. And he also was a real-life Cowboys fan, you know. I'm a real-life Eagles fan. So it's just all mad tension. And then also, you know, we got to play just twice a year. And he's also good at the game. Even though I hate to admit it. He was good at the game. So all of our games was close. It was always a dog fight. So, come on. Oh, yeah, we're going to win this game. We're going to run this ball out. So, at the end, like towards the end of Madden cycle, I will always stop playing Madden. Like, I will always end up leaving the league, and I'll always stop playing because I'll lose interest towards the end of the year, like in the end of the Madden cycle. So, I remember we used to always go back and forth. I remember I ended up getting kicked from the league. The commissioner kicked me from the league. Oh, my goodness. Jaguar Jones. Show him the wheels, big dog. Show him the wheels. We got to work on that speed. It's enough, though. It's enough, big dog. It's enough. Let's work, man. Let's work. Good work. Fire that cannon off. Good work. That man, Jaguar Jones. Man, I'm glad we got him to come over from FSU, man. I'm super glad we got him. But I remember I got kicked from the league, and I forget the exact reason why I got kicked, right? I forget the exact reason. I got kicked, and you know, I was a little mad. I was a little frustrated I got kicked because I didn't think I deserved to get kicked from the league. So James DM'd me and said, "You a B word." That's all he said. I'm like, yo. I'm like, yo, you gonna kick me while I'm down, James? That's all he said. You a B word. Right when I got kicked. I'm like this dude, man. But me and the commissioner will also go back and forth. Good old, get over there. We there. Oh my goodness, look how he just did my mans. Come on, tighten up. Tighten up. But yeah, he called me that. I just never responded. I'm like, I ain't about to go back and forth with him, bro. I'm gonna be the bigger person. But yeah, it was pretty toxic, man. I remember so I got my brother to join the league. It was this type toxic. I got my brother to join the league. My brother he played college football. He played D2 college football. When you taking over as LSU AD, oh man. That's my guy Verge, man. But my brother played D2 college football, you know, and he joined the league, and he has his profile picture as his football picture. So my brother played O-line. And bro, as soon as he joined and they knew it was my brother, they started trolling my brother. My older brother. And they just started trolling my brother, and they somehow found his full name, and then they started sending like pictures of him in high school, because like when you getting recruited. And I'm like, yo, what they on? I'm like, yo, they never even did this with me. Why are they doing this with my brother? I'm like, yo, yeah. So it was one of those type toxics where it was bad. Bro, they on that. They on that. They on that. But I never did nothing like that. All right, this is going to be easy TD for him. I mean, our pass rush is non-existent, bro. We got no pass rush out here. We got none.
No problem. I'll take care of it myself. Yeah, I've been there before. Been there, done that. Not my first rodeo. I've been in this kind of situation. Down by the goal line, I'm getting outside and I'm taking it in myself.
We got none.
Lining up for the PAT.
You said, and it was led by a pastor? It was led by a pastor, man. It was led by a pastor. He hit me up recently too. Like he hit me up this year he was like, yo. So he kicked me from the league and I was banned. He banned me from the league. He texted my phone. I didn't even know he had my number. He texted my phone. Like, yo, do you want to come back to the league? This year. I'm like, or 2025. I'm like, who is this? And he said who he was. I'm like, how did you get my number, bro? But so he just unbanned me. Said when you busting out the all, we gotta do that against Ah, catch it. Good work, big dog. Good work, big dog. Good work, big dog.
Knocked down at the 26 after ripping off 10 there. Timeout called here by the defense. It's the first one they've used this half.
But yeah, that league was crazy. Yeah, he texted my phone like, yeah, you unbanned if you want to come back to the league. I think he's seen the videos, bro. It's funny because they used to always say like, you YouTube made. They used to always say I had like a YouTube offense. I'm like, yo, I don't got no YouTube offense. Like, they used to call me YouTube. That's the funny part. They used to call me YouTube. I'm like, yo. First of all, I'll be running the same stuff the entire year. I used to run coast adjustments back then. I'm like, how I got YouTube offense with coast adjustments? I'm running coast adjustments on offense. Oh my goodness. It don't matter. It's 2-minute warning right there. It don't matter.
Couldn't make the connection last time. Let's see if they throw it again. Leaves it with the running back.
All right. One first down ends the game, but do we go past here? Or is it worth just trying to run the clock out?
I want to run the football. I want to run the clock. The clock is my friend with the lead.
We'll go past.
Inside of a minute, I'm going to keep this ground game going and make you have to look at that clock.
We'll go past. We'll go past. Wide open. GG's. GG's. Pack them up. Pack them up. Pack them up. Pack them up. 5-0, man. 5-0. 5-0 and not one easy win. So when you busting out the goal, yeah, like I said, I think look at Jaguar, man. Look at Jaguar. Only 9 carries too. I think against some of the big dogs, man, Georgia, they were home for that game also. Oh, man. GG's. The passing numbers was pretty nasty in this one. Oh, no. It ended solid. 130 or 63. 2 touchdowns, 1 pick. It ended solid. Oh, my goodness. Manny with 99. Jones with 141. Oh, my goodness. Oh, my goodness. Look at Carey. 1 sack, CJ, no interceptions. Yeah, we got to figure out that pass rush. That's not going to work. Oh, man. Let's advance. Let's advance. These boys funny. I'm reading through the admin group chat. They talking about buddy in the league. James commits to the program. Hey, our recruiting class is pretty solid, man. I'm not gonna lie. It's not, a lot of high end talent. Five stars, but we have some solid 4-star commits, and we'll probably walk away with 1 or 2 5 stars as well. You said come to Michigan and take the AD. Oh, man, you got to give me like 15, 20 years, man. They not hiring no ADs this young, man. I need like 15, 20 more years, man. I appreciate you, bro. You said, Dan, you late. What you miss? Bro, we're still not ranked, y'all. We're still not ranked. We 5-0, man. We won 2 games here tonight. and we're still not a ranked program. You say you do rag look, yeah, bro. I don't know why the Dewey looking all crazy, bro. What's up, I don't know, man. It's all uneven. The thing about looking at the camera is like left is right, right is left when you look at the camera. I don't know, man. It's cool. We got hair. We need a cut though. Oh man. He said, "Do you ever plan on working for the league?" I'm assuming you're talking about like the NFL. We say league. Plans to? I would say no. Like I'm definitely not against it. I'm definitely not against it. I'm definitely not against it. Like all my experience is in college right now. So like going to work for the league would be completely different. But like the thing about college sports is always a sport going on. There's always something. There's no off season. You can say the summers are off season, but it's like, you know, when football season ends, another sport starts. And like in my role, in my job is like it's always a sport going on. Football season end, well now baseball, softball, you know, basketball, both basketballs, men's, women's, gymnastics going on. So this time of the year is actually way busier than football season sometimes. Yeah, they hate us, man. They hate coach. So gonna miss the CFP at this rank. Hey, bro, like we about to miss the playoffs, even if we go undefeated. These boys hate us, bro. All right, what do we do here? We got hours to spend. I think we can add some new players to the board. I think that's the play here. Go at the new players. But yeah, the league is like I said, I'm definitely not against working for a professional team. I just don't know if it's in my cards. It's kind of how I'll put it. Good visit. Throw that double soft sell on. Said LSU hook you up with good merch. Gear. Yeah, we get a good amount of gear, man. Like we get a good amount of stuff. Like they show love. We show love to our staff as well. Like from top to bottom. Like we show love to everyone. Everyone get a good amount of stuff. Every year, I don't know if all schools do this. All schools probably do at this point. But every year we get like a football bag. It's kind of what we call it. So it'll just be a, you know, whole bag worth of gear, you know, for the new year. So that usually come out right before the football season. And that one is always, everyone look forwards to that. So it's a good amount of stuff. It's a good amount of stuff. I'm taken care of, and so is all the other staff here. So, what's your role? Oh my goodness, a 5-star player that's extremely under recruited. Number 3 player in the nation here. A safety also, and another edge rusher. What's going on here, man? And a receiver. In-state kid. Oh my goodness, what am I doing? What am I doing? In-state. Or no, that's not in-state. What state we're in Missouri. Never mind. We just got a pipeline. He's from Coach hometown state, though. We'll actually go after all these guys. We have no reason not to. But my role at LSU, I'm in ops, man. I'm in operations. So what that really means is is damn, what's the best way to put it? So I'm a facilities guy. I would say I'm more of a facilities guy. So like Tiger Stadium this past season, you know, our football stadium, me and my boss was pretty much the two facilities guys for the stadium. So what that looks like is like any projects that's going on in the stadium, like all the way down from like we getting the whole new DAS project all the way down to like making sure the stadium is clean every single week. Is like managing all of that. So that's contractors, you know, our staff. It's just a lot that goes into it. But the simple is like, I guess that's the simplest way to put it. But I got like a lot of other responsibilities also that's not football related. Like I manage people also. It's funny because like I manage like 48 people at LSU. And some people like watch the content. So it's super funny that yeah, I manage like 48 people also. But like some people like the content just pop up. They're like, yo, you do YouTube? I'm like, chill. I try to keep it on low. So not everyone knows, but like my bosses know. Cause my bosses, it popped up on his feed, which is funny. Have you met Kiffin? I have not personally met him now. I'll see him around a bunch, but I have not personally talked to him. JJ commits to the program. I'm not in the football building too often. Bro, we really are not ranked. This is insane. I'm not in the football building too often. Oh, man. Bro, Georgia lost a game. Who they lose to? Who they lose to? Ohio State. Oh, man. This is disrespectful. Like, I mean, bro, what are we doing? What are we doing? Bro, did we not? Oh, we did get votes. Okay. We did get votes. You said guy running from the top. Hey, I appreciate you coming through, man. Running from the top, man. Running from the top. That's a good thing about the YouTube stream. Said who in the Heisman conversation? Ha! Who in the Heisman Trophy conversation? We got young Josh Allen. And guess who? Guess who? Okay, TU. Okay, TU. Okay, TU. I see you. So they gotta invite you. Yeah, man. I would like to go on a bowl trip, man. I think going on the bowl trip would be pretty cool. As long as it's a good bowl in a good location. Like one in Florida, you know, Miami or Hawaii, you know, that'd be cool. I got to travel with soccer this year, and that was super cool. They during a playoff run, I went with them. That was extremely cool. In Nashville, I enjoyed that a lot. And also, we got a conference we go to every year this summer, so that'll be another trip. So it's cool. It's some perks, some pretty cool perks. Jersey kid, man. I hope he win the Heisman. I ain't gonna lie, man. What's his rushing numbers? Okay, that's why he leading. He got 6 touchdowns rushing, and then also the passing yards. He came out of nowhere. Okay, big dog. What's their record? They just beat Navy. We'll be... we can't just keep saying that. We'll be ranked at the next week. We'll be ranked at the next. We just can't keep saying that. At some point, we actually got to be ranked. At some point, right? At some point. So we add this 5-star receiver. So he's on a visit right now. Got 2 5-star receivers we're going after. Yeah, I just want to get another lineman here. Yeah, recruiting is not looking too terrible. I definitely want to get another lineman in here. Yeah, let's see if we could get some sort of O-line help. Yeah, this is the worst I've ever seen it, man. Like, this is the worst one. I never seen it this bad where, we not ranked. I haven't seen it this bad. What I'm looking for, lineman. That's what I'm looking for. 4-star lineman, please. Oh, man. Don't tell me y'all took up. Don't tell me there's no more left. It's a guard here. Gotta be some centers, right? Okay, it's only one more 4-star lineman that's out there. That's available. All right. Need you, big dog. Leaves with 5 hours. We can hard sell you now. So, have you ever moved an athlete power? Ooh, my fault, yeah, boys. Athlete power rusher to middle linebacker before? Yes, I have, man. I think I had a video where I did that. I have, yep. They're them athlete power rushers pretty unique, man. Cause they come in like 6'6", 280, but they still fast on the faster side. Like you get them with 80 speed at that height and weight, which is kind of crazy. So yeah, I've done it before. I don't know if it's middle linebacker. It might be outside. But I definitely move one of them linebacker. Yes, sir. 91 acceleration. Damn. Oh man. I think I'm gonna call it night, y'all boys. I was deciding if I was gonna play another game or not. So some stuff I need to do. I need to edit some videos. I need to edit some videos. So I need to edit videos and I need to eat dinner. So we're gonna call it night. 2-hour stream, just over 2 hours. One of my shorter streams. I try to at least go for 3 hours, but it's better than nothing. It's better than nothing. But yeah, I need to edit some videos. Yeah, I appreciate you being. I wanna next week is gonna be a pretty interesting week for me, man. I'm off from work. Next week is my birthday week. I'm off from work. So I was originally planning on going out of town, but those plans never materialized. So now I'm off from work with no plans. So yeah, we'll see what that looks like streaming wise and content wise. But yeah, I don't know. We'll see. But all right, man, y'all boys on YouTube on your way out, drop a like on the stream, man. Drop a like on that stream. When the next stream this weekend? It might be before. Maybe today, Tuesday. Maybe we do a Thursday. We'll see. Maybe we do a Thursday. I feel like we usually go on Thursday. So you probably could expect a Thursday one like this. 6:30 Central Time. Sound like that. 6:30 Central. Sound like that. play a couple games, and then the weekends was when we, really get a good chunk of stuff done. Hey man, I appreciate you. You said good stream. Can't wait for the next one. Have a good night. Hey, have a good night, man. Nah, Curry, bro, I'm hungry though. I am hungry. Need these like crack in the 90s. Oh man, I appreciate y'all boys. All right, man. Y'all boys have a good night, man. Y'all boys have a good night. We'll be back.